Okay, we're live. Welcome back to Armaguy's channel, guys. Today I am going to try to play the mission that I created. It's one of my first missions. It's not the first, but it's the first mission for World War II. I played it with a friend of mine. We had some good fun. It's nothing incredible because AI are pretty stupid in this game. I'm going to be honest. But it's an experience and it's fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fly my P1, my P51D, and let me just see. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I have a formation of B17s, large formation. We're basically going to be flying at the start about halfway or a little bit past halfway across the English Channel, and we're going to fly in toward the shoreline. Um, the way that I had this designed originally, where we were going to kind of ride the shoreline, AI have kind of ruined that. I set this up for multiplayer, so I'll probably have to go into the editor real fast and check that for me, for playing the mission for myself without my friend. I'll probably have to make sure that he has uh, has the spot turned off, because if you try to start a mission um, and it's set up for multiplayer, the AI doesn't take over. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do that now. And by the way, today I'm wearing my Texas Raiders T-shirt. It's the B17 Texas Raiders. I would show you the back, but it's kind of be a pain in the ass to stand up with all this stuff hooked up to me. So let me just go ahead and open DCS back up real fast. And I'm going to go to the mission editor and open my mission. I just called this First World War II mission here. And I had some fun trying to get flak to work. If any of you guys know how to actually get flak to fire at the aircraft and not just in a general area, let me know. So here's the situation. We've got a lot of B-17s over here. We've got two flights of Mustangs. We got one here and one here. And I'm going to go ahead and make this client here. And let's see. This is no longer client. So I'll set this to veteran for now. And then if my friend messages me and he wants to be part of the stream, I'll back out of the mission that I'm playing, and I'll fire up the multiplayer version of the mission. But for now, it's just going to be me and my P51. For the purpose of this mission, we are flying the. Show you my loadout here. Blue Nose. And I do have the drop tanks on these, but I probably will end up removing these now that I know that the drop tanks may not actually even work. I don't know if that's still the case or not, but I saw in the Blue Nose Bastards campaign forum that they may not work. So that's my loadout, and what is this? And I'm just going to fly it from in the mission editor itself, just in case anything goes wonky. Let's see here. Let me turn off my camera, and let's get into the mission. I don't want to save the changes. Okay, what's going on there? Hang on a second. I think my Track IR is done. Oopsie. There we go. That should work. Okay, here we go. Like I said, the AI is not the brightest in the world, so just give them a bless your heart and I could use time compression, but I'm not going to. This is not really that long of a flight. It's a nice little ride in. I enjoy it. What in tarnation? Started messing with some settings and that changed everything. Right now what I'm trying to do is get my gun sight set up. Now that I've got that set up, and I can stop wafting back and forth through the formation, I'm going to go ahead and try to it almost looks like I accidentally made myself wingman. I may not be lead. I may have accidentally made myself wingman. Because that guy should not be... He shouldn't be forward like that. Anyway, so the PDF for this Mustang, I actually... I found the PDF. I don't remember where I found it, but it's like 185 pages, and I read over 100 pages of it. So I know what everything in this cockpit does, what every button and every switch does, and I understand a lot of the fuel systems, electrical systems, things like that. But this is a large formation of bombers, so I have to be careful here because there's bombers at various stages. Okay, so that actually was not my formation. My formation is actually with me. I thought I didn't see him for a second. So I am definitely the flight lead, and that's my wingman there. Yeah, we're good. I just need to get back up into a decent position up here. I'm not really sure where I want to be. So there's the shoreline, and we'll basically ride this shoreline for a minute or two before we head in. I'm looking here and it looks like we're missing... Okay, so they just fell behind. So there should be 3 lead elements. And I think an additional... I want to say 2 additional elements for the sides, but I'm gonna have to reduce speed to see, so I can fall back a little bit and see who all's in the formation here. I guess I could go with F2, but I don't like going outside the cockpit if I can avoid it. This is my mission. I watched a couple different tutorials on how to set up large bomber formations, but I mean, for the most part, everything else is mine. It's pretty self-explanatory on setting that stuff up. There's not really a whole lot to it. It just can get confusing when you're setting up the different formations, because there's different I guess settings for the formation. So It's a beautiful flight in, and the thumbnail you see, this mission is where I got my thumbnail from. We haven't lost any bombers yet. Usually, when me and my friend were playing, we would usually lose 2. We'd usually crash into each other. I think we did lose 1. That element's only got 2 in it. So they're starting to run off and leave me here. I just want to make sure we're not missing anybody. I think we did lose 1 B17. Everybody else has 3. Those guys are hanging pretty far to the rear. I tried pretty hard to get these guys to form up and stay formed up, but like I said, AI is kind of retarded in this game, so they just kind of just do what they want. And it's really hard to keep a large formation together. So you'll get some elements that'll fall back. There's not a whole lot to this mission. There's a couple different fighters that I can maybe run into, we'll see. And then the B-17's formation, they're going toward their main target, and I'll basically have the indication when they reach that target by seeing them make a pretty decent turn. Usually a pretty good indicator that they've hit the IP. They're on target. They've opened doors and they are split. I'm staying a little lower than the other B-51s because I happen to know that there's some action down here. So. Real quick before I get too far into this, hit light. F7.
Flight, cover me. 2, Rudder. 4, copy. 3, affirm.
Slightly ahead and low.
Engaging bandit at Bulls 263 for 18 at 16,000.
Bulls 263, 18 at 16. Okay. I don't see the other flight of Mustangs. That's what I'm looking for. Trying to see if that was my wingman that engaged or if it was the other flight. Okay, here we go. I see it. Let's go. They're not pickling. What's going on? Okay, that should get her done. Leave her off. Spot a single fighter down low. Yeah, they're already mixing it up. Hopefully these guys are with me. Trying to figure out what I'm looking at here. What's that? Oh shit! No! Ah, come on, bro. Control service is locked up on me in a dive. Let's I couldn't tell what the hell was. We'll try that again. Okay. I'm gonna let them do their thing before I start messing with my stuff. So the whole formation's turning. I think I'm gonna stay going straight. I'm gonna let them mix it up down there at the other flight. That was crazy. The whole control surfaces are just locked up. And let them get a little bit of distance out ahead of me. I adjusted the curves on this P51. I did a little bit of research and looking into it to see what people were setting their controls at. Try to get a little bit better handle on this. But I'm really surprised my control surface is locked up. That was kind of a shallow dive, but I guess it was a lot steeper than what I thought it was. Okay, we'll get them this time, guys. One of the things I'm gonna set this all up real fast. Set that to so the switches are down. And I'm just gonna hang here. I'm gonna let them go down and engage. If they will. Keep my light here. Engage with
Flight, cover me. 2, Rudder. 4, copy. 3, affirm.
Now we're getting slightly out ahead of these guys again. I need to put in a little bit of trims. bang into anybody here. We're still rolling that way. I've almost matched their speed pretty much, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't bang into anybody. I think we'll be good here. Really trying to pull hard to the left on me. There he is. Alright, I think we're trimmed out. I don't know, I might go down and engage those guys if nobody's called for anything yet. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and just head on with the bombers, and I'll meet any threats that are to them as they come. I've fallen behind a little bit because my throttle's a little fickle. This is a Flight 1 HOTAS, and the throttle has a sticky kind of middle setting to it, and if I don't throttle back at the start of the mission and then throttle back forward to match the throttle can be kind of mismatchy, and that's kind of what was going on when I first started. Still got some planes up and to the right there, back. Yeah, the ones that were low like that, they're not a huge threat. I don't think they'll even follow us. They may not. The ones that we're concerned with are the ones that are going to get the B-17s. Oh! Okay, so they're turning, and that means... I don't know what they're doing. It could just be reacting to seeing an enemy or something. Like I said, the AI is kind of silly because lead flight's still heading on, so something happened. They can be pretty ridiculous. I was going to try to get up underneath these guys so you guys can see when they start their run. I'm going to try to catch lead flight. From what I was seeing out my window, it looks like we're not there yet. Could be getting close though. I don't see the airfield yet. The target is Carpaquet, so... Carpaquet, wherever you guys from.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at Coles 208 for 17 at 16,000.
Okay, so these guys are peeling off. And there's the threat. There's the main threat. Here we go. I'm gonna let them engage for a second so I can let you guys see the drop take place. Maybe. We'll see. Did they drop them? I don't see the airfield down there yet. They may have dropped them. I'm just gonna stick with them for a second here. It looks like they may have dropped them because it wouldn't be turning that hard. I don't see the air. Not seeing the airfield down there. Oh, it's a scattered mess. I don't know if my wingmen are still with me or not. Doesn't look like it. Trying to stick with the formation. Yeah, there it is. They hit their target. It's smoking down there. Okay. I didn't quite catch up fast enough to see the doors open, but they've made a successful run. Now I just got to make sure they make it back. A lot of flak going up. They're shooting at something.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at Bullseye 209 for 20 at 7,000.
I think one of them got hit. Who is that down there? I think those are my wingmen. Let me see if I still got those drop tanks on. I think I dropped them. Well, it looks like they got two of my wingmen. Let me see if I can. See if who's left here.
Flight, join up. 4, rejoin.
So 4 is the only one left. And those guys there must be enemy. Turn on that alarm just in case. Yeah, they're being shot at. Those are definitely enemy. Now let's get in there. Get after one of these guys. No, what? I don't think I pressed the right thing there. Don't think I pressed the right thing.
Flight, cover me. 4, roger. 4, engaging bandits. 4, rejoin.
Looks like they shot down an enemy fighter there. He just bailed out.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at poles 228 for 22 at 11 O'Callaghan.
Somewhere he's got a fight going on at 11,000, but I'm not seeing him. I think that's an enemy there. Off my nose. Those are all B17s over there. Don't see any shooting yet. I think this is a bandit here. Yep. Pretty good. That's bad. Lost him. That's probably the B-17s crashing into each other over there. Crazy AI. Where's the enemy though? Made a pass at him and then he disappeared. There he is. Pretty far back there. Not sure where my wingman is. That's not good. Still pretty far away.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at bullseye 232 for 26 at 13,000. Springfield 2, engaging bandit at bullseye 232 for 25 at 13,000.
Wait, what?
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at bulls 232 for 25 at
That was a Mustang.
13,000.
Shit. IR kind of screwed me on that one. Pretty sure that's the bandit though. Yeah, that's enemy. Oh, that's not good. Probably on my 6. I don't see either one of them. Yeah, he's on my 6. Hard on my 6. Where's my freaking wingman? Is that my wingman? Or is that the bandit? Something crashed. I think those are both enemy. It looks like a Mustang. Where the hell's the guy that was on my 6 then? He disappeared.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at bullseye 231 for 23 at 7,000.
That must be him over there then. That's friendly there. Yeah, this got to be the enemy here. I gotta be careful because there are like 3 of them. think that's enemy. Pretty sure this is enemy on the left here. Hard to tell who's who. Okay, that's friendly. That's enemy there. He might have bailed. Doesn't look like he's even in his plane anymore. I think that thing is just going straight down. He would have turned by now. Oh yeah, there ain't nobody in that.
Springfield 2, engaging bandit at bullseye 227 for 22 at 3,500.
I think he's got him. Damn gun sights screwing with me. Okay, that's friendly. Where'd the other guy go? Those are both friendly. Yeah, they're eating his lunch. That guy's toast. I don't think he even. His engine's done. Oh, it looks like they got him too. He just bailed. I think that was the cockpit I just saw come off there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I thought he bailed. Nope, he didn't. Tough me to overshoot. Oh, that's not good. Where the hell did he go? Where is he? I think that guy's on my 6. I don't see him. It's so easy to lose sight of people. I'm gonna cut the other way. think that guy's on the 6. What the hell is he? I think that alarm is going off because it's picking up that crashed plane. I'm gonna head back over here and see what I can find because I don't have anybody on my tail. Thought I did. Let me overwrite that bell real quick. He might still be on me then. I don't know what's going on with that bell. There's nobody back there. I'm just gonna head back over to the formation, I guess. I never saw him crash, but there's no one back there. That bell's just going off for nothing. Shut up. Well, I got some hits in, but one of the things that's kind of driving me nuts is the track IR isn't keeping my gun sight center. I'm having to constantly move my head up or move it down or move it back. It doesn't want to keep my gun sight center when I'm trying to take a shot at somebody. I'm not seeing any dots out there. Let me skip over to the B17s and find out where they're at real fast. Got one friendly. Okay, the B17s went back that way already. Let me see if there's anybody on that airfield. Oh, my rockets didn't fire, damn it. Got him set. I didn't have on a single. Hopefully I'm going too fast for that ground gun. I'm going way too fast for any of that anti-aircraft fire. That was damage. I don't know how much damage I did, but let me see if I got any rockets left. I did get hit somewhere. I don't remember getting hit, but I think I'm all out of rockets. Oh shit. Come on. You got a lucky shot, I think, on my pilot. Come on, you're alright. Chill out. Am I still breathing oxygen here? I think I'm alright. Damn AA. Where the hell are my bombers at? Let's see. Ah! I cooked their goose. Shoot back that way. So they're way over there. I think they might actually be finally on the right flight path. They're probably on their way home. I might follow them home. Who is that? There they are. I think that is a friendly Mustang. For some reason he's staying low altitude though. Gun sight still works. I suspected that would happen. Uh-oh. Come on now. My plane looks like that scene in Ace Ventura where he's like all shot up, catches a bullet with his teeth. Yeah, I think they might actually be flying the flight path to go home now. We'll see. I'm gonna form up with them and then I'm gonna time compression. Hopefully have enough fuel to get home. Let's see where that other little plane went that I was looking at. Seems to be gone. It's a long flight back though. Maybe we live to fight another day. I'm really surprised at how well that formation's holding together, though. Usually they fall apart, so. The Mustangs did their job. Unfortunately, I think most of our Mustangs are gone. I think they're at 16,000. I'm just at 7 now. Thought for a minute he was mortally wounded, but I guess he was just pulling out of it or something. I don't know. Well, I didn't quite get an aircraft kill. That I know of anyway. I didn't see that other guy after I shot him. He just disappeared. He could have went in a ball of flames when I was turning around. I don't know. It looks like they may be getting ready to go home because they should be turning toward the coast any minute now. If they're not already flying towards it. I don't know where they're going at this point. How many do we have left out of 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Did we not lose a single bomber? Surely not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think there's actually 2 Mustangs in the formation. I think we have every element. I'm not counting any missing. I didn't even see them guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10, 11, 12. I can't tell if those are Mustangs or those are just higher elements. I think those are the other flight of Mustangs. Yep. That's not my flight though. But what I'll do is join on their flight. I'll just slow down here. Something's at higher altitude. I don't know if that's an enemy fighter. I don't know. We're going pretty slow though, because I tried to slow down and I'm still running ahead. I'm going to spin around. I might go up there and find out what that is. I bet you that's bad news. This is. What is that? Those are B17s. What's that one? Yeah, there's something over there off in the distance. I don't know what that is. I think we're heading home now. I don't know why they're following the entire coast the whole way, though. They should have already been heading back toward across the channel. We're going back to Chile. I would time compress, but I don't want to lose my. I don't want to lose what fuel I have remaining and then just crash during the time compression because I don't know how much actual fuel I have. Looks like they're making their turn. Finally. I think we're finally heading out across the channel. I don't know why those guys are way up there, though. They're way up there. Looks like we're moving across the channel, so that's good. I just don't know if I have enough fuel to make it back. I have a constant right pull going on. I'm gonna have to trim out for that. I'm gonna form back up here. I don't know what their speed is. Jeez. It looks like one of them crashed. Must have bumped into each other. That's what I was talking about with when it comes to AI. They're just very unpredictable, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. But that happened in real life too, though. Large formations, oftentimes before they would even get going over Europe, they would bump into each other trying to form up, and disaster would strike, and they would still have to go on. Speed here, try to trim out all these guys home, hopefully. Oh, I'm going way too fast. I didn't realize I was going that fast. Damn, I have to turn around again. We'll see, maybe not. I'd like to form up with those Mustangs. I was doing red line like 400 or something. I can't believe this plane's still flying. Like, it's pretty ate up. They're just now starting to reach the low speed of what they were going. I'm nearly at idle speed, trying to slow down so I can form up. I have a ton of energy behind me right now. Where are them Mustangs at? I think they're doing 240. There they are. There's the little friends right there. We'll get in this formation, get trimmed out, and we're going to start pulling away here in a second. Hard to match that speed. I either go too slow and start stalling out, or go too fast and passing. I'm gonna try to just keep a slow, steady climb. Still going too fast. Even with me having a nose-up attitude, I'm still going too fast. Slowly starting to fall in here. Maybe the slower needed speed will give me just enough fuel to make it back on. What's cool about this game is you can get up next to these B17s, and if you listen carefully, you can hear their hum. Engines humming. I want to say these Mustangs are doing like 220, but every time I just barely give it a little bit of gas, I pass. Maybe 200. Just get trimmed out here, it'll be alright. What is that speed, man? Even with me just constantly pulling back on the speed, I still am passing him. Let me counteract this. I'm getting tired of fighting. They're practically right behind me in this game. Can't quite match that speed. It's just like they're hovering between 190 and 200. Anyway, I'm glad that they're finally following their frickin' flight path that I set up for them. This will be the first time I've actually gotten it to where that they've turned toward home, so we'll see if they actually land, if I don't crash, or if I don't run out of fuel. I'm just more concerned about running out of fuel than I am anything. Even at, yeah, 200, still too fast. 190, they're just barely. I don't have to fight that wing over now. Just gotta get up there. They're starting to pull away now. My speed's dropping too much. I think I'm gonna have to do like 201 or something to get back in there. They're supposed to be doing 240, but they're not. They're definitely not. They're still pulling away. I'm just now doing 200. I'm just barely gaining on them, so they're definitely going almost 190. I'm doing 210. Barely pulling on. I'll try to get back in formation if I can. Now I got too much trim over the other way. I could probably use some nose up trim. I think I'm still outrunning these guys. 210 is just too fast. Yeah. Fill out room. That's not even 210. What the hell is that? 170? Jeez. They're doing like 160 or something. That's 200, but no. I don't think they're doing 200. Anyway, I'm going to time compress. We're going to see. I got to turn back around. Deviated too far away. She's starting to get sluggish. Alright, I'm at a safe distance away from them. I'm going to try to time compress again. Hopefully we don't run out of gas. Long flight back. That'll just fly in the half the channel. You gotta fly the whole channel back. I haven't run out of gas in the tank yet. Cross my fingers. It's a little scary doing that. There's the land. when you're time compressed like that, if you just the little tiny motions in your joystick become huge motions, so you can easily crash. So be careful doing it. I think that's the shoreline ahead. I'll try to get close to them again before I do that. So I don't deviate too far away and lose them. They're easy to lose. Track R keeps hanging up. Alright, let's just try to get over the channel here. Get off of the channel, I should say. Still with me. Pretty far back, but they're with me. Somewhere back there. There they are. Alright, let's try again. Slowly getting further and further out ahead of them. Even at less than 300. They're just taking their slow, sweet time getting back to Chile. Trying to form back up with them a little bit and just ride the rest of the way in. Kind of bleed speed while also turning. Pass them. I'm gonna turn around and try to come back up again. Reduce my speed here. Damn, we're still not even off the channel yet. We still have ways to go to fly into Chile. Chile's pretty far inland. And they have to actually do a flight path to slowly decrease in altitude to land. I don't even know what it looks like for them to land. I haven't ever tried to get them to land. Even bleeding all that speed, I'm still going too fast. I'm at idle. Sounds like a flag flapping in the wind, but that's the pistons firing. The engine sputtering out. Hope I'm not running out of fuel. Yeah, it's still got a hardcore pull to the right. I'm gonna try to turn her again. I'll use some nose up. Need a little more left behind in a second. I think it might actually be stalling. They are starting to decrease in altitude. We're at 4,000 feet, and they're coming down where they should be. Let me get over land. I think that imbalance that I have was whenever, yeah, I'm feeding from the tanks and the wings. Supposed to feed from the center fuselage first, but I started the mission in the left wing tank. So. I got too much pull to that way. Try to catch them. We're nearly home. I'd like to finish this. I'd like to land it. We'll see. See how that track IR kind of just bumps it to and fro. On the gun side, it's a pain in the ass. Now it's slightly to the left, or it's drifting to the left, and then it's still drifting. I don't know why it's drifting, actually. Shouldn't be. Alright, I don't want to overshoot them, so I'm going to start slowing down. I'm going to time compress. See what that gets us. Gets us nowhere. They are going so damn slow, like very, very slow. They should be moving a lot faster since they dropped their payloads and they burned off most of their fuel. I don't want to accidentally crash into one of them though while I'm doing time compression, so I'm just chilling. We're almost off the channel. It's just a matter of getting home. My speed. They should be about to pass me. I'm gonna try to bring it in. They're definitely getting lower, that's good. It's like the AI is finally starting to listen now. We're basically there. Charlie's just a little right inland now. And they're going to continue to get lower and lower and land. That roll was annoying. Uh-oh, that's not sounding good. Their fuel gauge say, come on, let me look at the fuel gauge. I think we just lost our engine. I actually swapped back to the left tank. We were actually empty on the left tank, so we must have less in the right tank than we do in the left tank. I might have just enough to get home. Lose these guys now. Oh. Oh, come on. I got the fuselage tank now. Come on, Charlie, where you at? Ah! Oh, man. Come on. They're finally starting to make their, I think, downwind, so Shaylee's got to be nearby. Gotta be close. I want to say I see it. No, I don't. Man, this is cutting it close. Very close. I'm surprised this engine's still running. Trying to get some altitude just in case things go wrong. We're definitely getting lower in altitude, so we got to be getting close. Very close. Not seeing an airfield though. Cutting the speed back so I can maybe save some fuel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Started hearing the engine kind of getting quiet for a second there. They're turning again. Not to hit any of them here. That's really cool seeing those shadows all over the ground. Pretty legit. Kind of scared to get too much lower. Where the hell are you, Charlie? Come on now. I'm gonna stay up there with them guys. Okay, they're turning again. What is going on with them? What are they doing? I still haven't seen a single airfield, unless that's it over there. I think I see an airfield. Engine sounds like it's trying to quit. Not yet, we're still gaining speed. What are you guys doing? Speed is definitely decreasing. Now it's starting to increase because I'm losing altitude. But I gotta be careful. Don't want to run into anybody here. I think that's the airfield over there. Supposed to be a big one though. I'm gonna cruise on with these guys. Are they gonna land? They should have landed. Unless that's not Chaley. It looks like Chaley though. That's Chaley. What are y'all doing? And now they're all climbing. What is going on? I don't have the feel for this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not sure what shenanigans they're on there, but no. They're turning again, so they must be getting ready. They must be doing a crosswind leg. Maybe. I barely got fumes in this thing. I may not make it if I don't hurry up and land. Yeah, they're coming back this way now. I think that's where Chaley's at, is over there. I was trying to take a screenshot of what was on the ground. Hopefully I got it. I'm running on fumes, man. I'm going for the airfield. That'll be all from me. I don't know what they're gonna do, but this is definitely the airfield. Chaley's a 2-runway. So hopefully I don't accidentally run into a bomber trying to land, but I got to do what I got to do. I don't know where they went, but I'm going to land on that runway there. I'll just watch them with the F2 after I land. almost 2,000 feet. While I have the power, I'm going to go ahead and drop the gear. I don't want to damage my gear. Gear coming down. Flaps are coming down. Overshot that point for a second there. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're not landing. They should be, but they aren't. I think they're confused. I'm pretty sure if I don't land though, that I'm gonna be eating the dirt. So, we're 1,000 and dropping, so I'm at a pretty good altitude. Speed's almost at landing speed now. I really feel like we're gliding on fumes right now. Just a little bit more. There's the runway. Are we over it? We are. Whoa! Holy crap, dude. That was a P51. I think my gear caved.
Uzi 1, abort takeoff.
Alright, let me get the hell out of the way. I think they're trying to land. Do I have enough gas to move? I do. Not very responsive though. I might go over to the hangar. I don't know where he's going. It's all toe brake from here. I'll try to get into the hangar. Maybe flip around while I'm in the hangar. It'll let me. I think I have a caved in landing gear or something on that side. It is bad. That's a 0. Yeah, let's see if we can get into this hangar. And then I'll F2 through the bombers and see where they're at. Like a glove. Alright, we're home. Let's do the shutdown procedure, shall we? If I can remember right. Set parking brake. Run up engine 1000. 1500 RPM, something like that. 1500 RPM. Turn off the fuel booster on the thing. Zero out all the trim. Good there. Make sure the flaps are up. Airs are up. And throttle cut off. Throttle back. Fuel cut off. Turn all this off. I don't know if that's off. That was off. That's all off. All right, we made it home. Let's go see what the hell they're doing. For some reason we got Mustangs at Chaley, so I don't know if they came back. Ooh, that one's nasty. I'm not seeing any of them trying to land though. It's the waypoint was set to land, but I'm not. Oh, there they are. His gear down. Oh, he aborted. Something's happening there. I don't know what's going on. I think he's on final. Or his base leg. Dude, I think he's actually gonna land. This is gonna be legit if he doesn't explode on the runway. Yeah, I think he's done flying formation. I think he's coming in for landing. Or not? No? There's somebody coming in for a landing. I saw somebody coming down the runway. Yes! They're landing. Cool. Awesome, dude. He's landed. He spawned. Who's next? This guy's like, come on, bro, I need to land. Give me priority. He earned his stripes. Man, look at that. That thing is tore up. Okay, so who's coming in next here? He still got his gear down. It's Chaley. Hopefully this is it for him. Hopefully he's gonna land. He's in not very good looking shape. Come on, hold it together. You got it. You got it. Bring it home. Bring it home. You got it. Spot on, man. This is so sick. Look at how badly damaged this thing is. Bring it home. Bring it home. Hell yeah. Come on, you got it, man. You got it. You got it. Perfect lineup. Beautiful. Come on, come on. Oh! Gorgeous. Had to get a screenshot of that. If it didn't. Oh no. It's gonna disappear before. I don't think I got the screenshot. That sucks. Yeah, he's gone. What are you doing, bro? There's still Mustangs out there coming home. Jeez. And this guy somehow ghost plane. Nobody in it. He's just in a slow loop coming down. Alright, who's next? I may not have gotten that screenshot, but that's okay. It's on live. It's on recorded. So it'll be there. By the way, I'm gonna check live stream then. Oh yeah. I think he's coming in next. So that was the first one on F2. I think that's how they do it. But I thought that their flights were smart enough to come in on that runway while coming in on the other runway. And I may not, but I'm gonna figure out how to program that for what they will do. He's coming. Gear down. Come on. Come on, don't flirt with landing. Who's coming in next? Okay, we're on a time compression because I don't know who's. I don't see any gear down. I'm glad they were smart enough though to give him dibs on the landing because he was badly damaged. Okay. Quick. My Mustang, of course. Ghost F190. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on him, and we're gonna time compress. Okay. Oh, there's one going in for landing. You got it. What are you doing? You got it. Keep her down in the middle. Sweet. Sweet. So I think after doing this one, now that I've got a little bit of experience messing around with the mission editor, I've got the B24. I may make a Pacific mission with the B24. It's supposed to be pilotable, but the only way that I'm able to place it into the simulator. Seems like so far right now is with it as a static, which I love the B17. I'm gonna timestamp this, and then we'll have that clip to look back on. I may download this and hash it out so it removes a lot of the crap that we don't need to be seeing. Who's going in next here? Anybody? They take their time landing them. But in reality, this is how they actually formed up. They would all take off one at a time and then just continue to fly in this little circle around the airfield until they had all formed up. Then they would go form up with the other ones. For some reason, it looks like these guys are just refusing to land. Not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if they're supposed to burn off more fuel first, or what's going on. I think on that note, guys, I'm going to end it. We watched some pretty cool landings, and nobody else seems to be geared down, so unless he's going to fall in this time, we'll see. If he doesn't, then yeah, nobody's landing up through here. Just flying around in a circle. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Is he going? Getting off a low there. Is he going? I think that one might actually be mine. Nah. I'm just flying around. Okay. On that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry I crashed on the first one. That was a mistake. But at least I finished this mission. And made it all the way back to Chaley. That was pretty cool. So, if you tuned in while the stream was live, thanks for watching. If you tune in after, I hope you enjoy the show. Like always, I always try to timestamp these videos. So, on that note, guys, next time.